Hello, everyone. Um, it's gonna be like a quiet night. I should be in my room doing this reading, but it's okay. It's pretty early right now, 5 a.m. Give or take. So, this is for your pick a card from your advice from your guides. So, let's see what they have in store for you. Right now we're listening to Christina Perri. Do not own any music rights except maybe just snoring in the background if you happen to, hear some of that from the husband and the kids who are supposed to be asleep right now. Hopefully they are. All right. So for those that have picked number one, you have the sacrifice card. What this means right now is that you have to get your most prized possession. This is going to be like your absolute goal that you've obtained, that you feel so sincere about, you're proud, but it is like an obsessive possession, And what you need to do with that is you need to just let it go with blind faith, okay? And know that the universe has your back. They're going to make this prize for you and make it blossom tenfold. The thing is that you have to have that faith and trust that it's just not going to be taken away from you if it's meant to be. So if it's something that is going to hinder you from further growth, it's going to be taken away for good, but know that it's going to be replaced for something that you do need for the here and now and also for the future, okay? Um, all I can say is let them guide you because right now the ancestors are just like, hey, take a back seat for a moment. Let us have a little control to show you what we can do for you. Okay, and that's just what I'm getting from them because what they have for you right now is like a new path, new journey. And a new journey can't start unless you are willing to be navigated into a certain direction, a certain way. So let them do that for you. Okay? And that's for everybody that got number one. Again, this is a sacrifice card. Okay. For those that have chosen number two, it's going to be the giveaway. Okay. So with the giveaway card, these are for the individuals that tend to feel depleted as soon as you do a good deed. Like, I know you want to do good things and you tend to like spread yourself very, very thin. And the thing is that since you have done it so much, you've begun to like resent it. And it seems like it's like an ultimate expectation of you. You're a little tired of it. And, just for once, you would want something in return. So it kind of irritates you, kind of makes you frustrated whenever you don't get that reimbursement back, especially whenever you have to like pick and like crawl things, to be in your favor because you are entitled to that reimbursement in a sense. The thing is that with the giveaway card, it tells you take a step back and start giving to yourself. This doesn't mean, hey, stop all giving whatsoever. It means that you need to take a serious, big step back. Okay? Um, and what this does is it allows for generosity to blossom. Because whenever you're giving to yourself, you're able to love and respect and trust yourself. And so, therefore, whenever you finally start giving out your energy again, it is appreciated. Okay. So, like I said, you guys are feeling very, very drained after doing one little good deed. So, if you continuously to do deeds, sorry guys, I'm stuttering. You're just going to be depleted at the end of the day, and it's just going to cause a whole bunch of frustration and chaos in you. You don't need that. So like I said, take a deep breath and start loving yourself. Okay? All right. And that's going to be for everybody that picked number 2. Now, for those that picked number 3, it's going to be the curse card. Okay? And what this card symbolizes is the stop and flow of all generational curses. Okay? This means you need to buckle down and really think, really take the reins of the connection, the links that link you to those generational curses. Okay, so stop them. You do not have to carry the burdens of those before you, of those that you're linked to by either by bond or by blood. They will no longer control your path or navigate you in any such way. And to do that, you do have to have faith and you do have to have trust that you can unleash yourself from this power that the curse holds over you. Okay, so that means, stop all obsession, stop all possessions, thinking that the experiences and basically the bad experiences that, like I said, our generations have endured, you don't have to fear. You don't have to have insecurity about, those things happening to you. Release them. And release them with a very light heart, Because if you are heavy hearted whenever you do this, that still like cripples you to going back to, believing that, hey, their burdens are my burdens. No, release it completely. Release it from your hands and, pray to God, pray to the universe. Tell them, how do I fix these things? Why am I continuously haunted by bad luck or the same like debts of those before me? And they will show you how to get out, how to get away from it all. And that's exactly what you need, is just to listen. Okay? And you will be free, okay? You will. This is a very, very powerful card because what it wants you to do is just suffer in silence, but you don't have to do that. Just stand up, be bold. And for some reason, they're just like, be beautiful. In other words, be confident in what you do. Okay, and that's for everybody who got the curse card. That was number 3. Okay, so here, for those who got number 4, it's Taming the Wind. This is a card that tells you that you do need to just momentarily, because there's been some miscommunication between you or others, or even like others taking issues personally, and they're just not wanting to hear anything else except what's inside their head, because there's just so much chaos going on. The thing is that because they are in chaos and you're in a little bit of chaos, two chaoses cannot be settled and clarified. So therefore, you do have to be the bigger person and just listen. The people around you do need to be heard. Like, they do feel like they've been silenced for so long, and that there's, like I said, just too much going up here. And if they are able to, set everything, feelings, thoughts, and all on the table, it'll help them. Your job is not to get personalized with it. Your job is not to get defensive over what things that they have to say. Even if you are right and they are wrong, it does not matter. Allow them to have the peace of releasing this info. It's being that shoulder to cry on. You do need to be that strong person, even if it doesn't seem like you have it all together. Find the strength within, to be there for someone else, because they need it a little bit more than you. Okay? So, like I said, be that rock, even if they're trying to like stomp you down. No, don't worry. Things will fix. That doesn't mean that you have to say anything back. Okay? just let it happen. Okay. And that's for everybody who's picked number 4 of Taming the Wind. Okay. For number 5, we have the rainbow. And as everyone knows, is that you cannot see the end of a rainbow until you have endured the storm. So what this card signifies is that keep thriving with perseverance, keep handling that struggle, keep going. I know the high winds, the hardship of like all the dirt and movement of the storm. It's loud. It sounds dangerous. Heck, it's dark. It seems like the storm is never going to end. But the thing is that it is, because great things are ahead of you. It's like a bright new day ahead. The thing is that you cannot stop walking. You cannot stop going forward until you have reached the end. Okay? Make sure you have reached that finish line before you decide to celebrate. But once you have crossed that line, it is going to be time for celebration, because, like I said, great things are ahead. That's why you see this. You see a bird with the rainbow behind, and that's because you will like blossom. You'll be bright. You'll be soaring, and it's going to be well worth the struggle. You'll finally have that breath, like, you know. So keep on going. It's right around the corner. And for, I don't know, they're giving me a timeline on this. It seems like those that choose this number 5 card, seems like 2 weeks is the max. Okay, so if you can last the next 2 weeks, brighter days for you, ladies and gents. Brighter days. Okay, and that was for the rainbow card. Now, for those that have picked number 6, it is the completion card. With this completion card, it means that you have already completed a full cycle. And you didn't really think this was possible, but hey, you have put in the work. So now it's trying to, reap what you've sown, harvest what you have cropped, because you have spent so much work. So it's time to, take in those blessings and allow them to be taken in, okay? Don't wait to harvest, because we all know that with with okay, think of crop. If you take too long to harvest it, the food will go to waste. And that's exactly what this is signifying is, hey, take it in now. Celebrate, because you are entitled to this. The thing is that you might actually have to, uh, have the celebration for yourself alone while others, kind of struggle a little bit in order for them to reach their completion cycle. And that's completely fine. The thing is that you cannot stop walking forward. You cannot stop your progress just for other people, because they need you as that goal point of where they want to be, of where they need to be. So in other words, you're going to be the example for them to be motivated, inspired, to work harder. Okay, this is not the time to baby others. This is time to be that model for them. So of course, encourage them, motivate them, but don't stop your progress just because someone else is falling behind. Trust me, they just need to, dig deep for that willpower a little bit, and then they're going to be amazing, just as you. So that means start making plans for your next cycle. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? I'm excited for you guys. I really am. All right, guys, that concludes this reading of advice from your ancestors right before fall comes. That means that whatever advice predictions that happen tonight how do you say, are encased with what is going on presently, but also what is to soon come. Okay? So, y'all have a nice night, guys.